Hello, my name is Clay Willoughby and I'm a freshman here at the University of Kentucky. With over 30,000 students, the University of Kentucky has many dorms and dining halls to satisfy the needs of the students and staff. There are two main dining halls, Champion's Kitchen and the 90. The dining hall I will be focusing on today is the 90. It's located in between 6 different dorms and right across from William T. Young Library. Although the 90 is just a dining hall, I believe it is very useful to all the students in many different ways. Within the building, there are many classrooms and study rooms located on the second floor, making it not only a dining hall, but a place to study, go to class, and get other work done. Many students don't recognize all the uses the 90 has for them. The second floor also usually has classes every day throughout the week. The 90 is an extremely useful place for all students to go and needs to be recognized as one. It is very underrated by the student body here at UK, and that needs to change. Today I will be talking about the benefits of using the building, the food in the building, and we'll also be having 2 guest speakers to talk more about their experience with the 90. This is what the 90 may sound like on a normal day. This is Daniel Delaney, and he is here with us today to talk about the 90. First off, I want to thank you for coming today. Really appreciate it. Tell us a little about yourself.
My name is Daniel Delaney. I'm a freshman here at UK. I'm from Louisville, Kentucky, and I'm studying engineering.
How's your day so far?
My day has been good so far. I actually just got back from the gym and dinner. I went to the JC to work out and then ate at the 90.
How often do you visit the 90?
I usually visit the 90 2 or 3 times every day. I go there a lot because it's a close walk from my dorm and the food is pretty good.
Do you ever go anywhere else to eat?
I sometimes will go to Champs, but it's kind of further and it's just a further walk from the 90 generally.
Do you usually like the food at the 90?
The food is good, but the atmosphere there is what makes the 90 a lot better. There's always a lot going on. Sometimes there's people playing the piano, people talking really loud, and sometimes people even drop plates. It kind of gets chaotic.
So although you said that the 90 can get pretty crazy, how would you describe it?
The 90 is a very useful place, not only for food and eating purposes, but for studying and classroom purposes as well. I see people in there all the time that study, listen to music, and obviously eat. There are also classrooms on the second floor for people to either reserve or go to class in. So I would say the 90 is important to a lot of students.
Do you ever see different types of people in there at specific times?
Like I said earlier, I go to the 90 2 or 3 times a day, depending on homework and classes. I go at different times every day, so I see all kinds of people. Going at different times every day allows me to see a wide variety of different people and things.
My interview with Dan went really well. He agreed with my beliefs on the 90 and how it is very useful to all students across campus. We had a nice conversation about the 90, agreed with almost everything that I said, gave us some more information on what other students really believe. For my second interview here on the podcast, I'm interviewing Hunter Groves. Hunter is my roommate and is in the same fraternity as me. Hunter, why don't you start by telling us about yourself?
So, my name is Hunter Groves, and I'm also a freshman here at UK. I'm from Louisville and went to Eastern High School. I'm studying mechanical engineering, and one fun fact about me is that I have my private pilot's license.
All right, sweet. How often do you go to the 90?
I usually go there once a day, maybe twice, just depending on my schedule. I go to Champs quite a bit too because I meet some friends there from time to time.
So, do you like Champs or the 90 more, and why?
Honestly, I like Champs so much more because the food is just so much better. The only bad thing about Champs is that the lines are always super long. But I've never really had anything bad from Champs. Sometimes the 90s food can not be up to par is what Champs is most of the time.
Cool. With my experience from the 90, the food has always been pretty good. If you take food out of the equation, do you still like Champs more than the 90?
Yeah, I think I do. I think the atmosphere there is just a lot nicer and cleaner, and it's just newer.
Do you ever see anyone studying or doing homework at Champs?
Sometimes there's sometimes people doing homework or studying on the steps outside of the cafeteria or just around like the food court areas.
Okay. Wouldn't you rather study like in a room upstairs, like in that building, instead of like the steps at Champs? Because like the 90 has a bunch of rooms available for people.
I mean, I guess that sounds a lot better than the steps, but I just usually go to the JSB or Willie T to study.
Okay. I guess that there are a lot of other study places too, but even though you think Champs has better food, do you think it's more helpful to students than the 90 is, like academically and socially?
I would probably say yes, just because there's always more people at Champs than there are usually at the 90, and you can go and meet a lot more people, just stuff like that. I just think that since it's more crowded, you can do a lot more things there than at the 90. And if I need help with homework or something, I can just always ask one of my friends to meet at Champs and help me.
Okay, I guess you can do that too, but what do you think about the location of both the 90 and Champs?
Yeah, Champs is definitely a lot further from our dorm, so the 90 is obviously a lot easier to get to, but that's about the only bad thing about Champs.
All right, cool. Well, that's all the questions I have for you today. Hope you start using the 90 more. Thanks for letting me interview you. This is another example of the 90 on a normal day. Although Hunter disagreed with me about the 90, I still think that the 90 is much more useful of a place than Champs is. So, according to a lot of students here at UK, Champs probably has the better food, but in my opinion, the 90 is still hands down the more useful place. When I go to Champs, I never see anyone studying, using the rooms upstairs, talking to the staff, or anything like that. The 90 is just an underrated place here on UK's campus, should be valued by everyone more. Thank you.